Well, we have a Magical Thorn deck here, mostly inspired by someone's list on the Pojo forums. I have to admit, I have mixed feelings about this deck, because I don't think it kills the opponent, you know, reliably or fast enough without making them draw way too many cards. Like, the last thing you want is your opponent to get a lot of card advantage on you, and this deck basically works towards building that, so it kind of sucks in that regard. And we have not the worst hand possible, but we do have limits here, I suppose. Play that. And none of this other stuff's gonna help right now. Well, at least we drew a copy of Magical Thorn, I suppose. Well, it looks like the Hiro didn't draw particularly great either. Okay, I guess I could burn them for 2,000 by making them dump their hand with card destruction right now. I'm kind of tempted to do that just to get rid of some of the stuff in my own hand. This could come in handy, but I'd have to have Magical Scientist to do it. We have Ojama King in the Fusion deck, so we can basically block, you know, zones. The opponent can't build as much board advantage, but plus it means they can't play as many monsters. Okay, I'll save that and activate this now. I know, we're only gonna burn for 2,000, but at least it got me something. Oh great, I drew another copy of Metamorphosis, but not Magical Scientist. Well, let's draw another card. That's useless. If I had Night Assailant or something, I'd actually have value for it. Okay, gonna bring out a fusion monster. Then gonna bring back Blue Eyes. Okay, also locked. Gonna equip, but still blocked. And Metal Morph, jeez. Well, we finally got Magical Scientist at least. Yeah. Well, obviously I want to bring out Super Robolady. No. Tribute you. That way we can get past the restrictions of Magical Scientist. And bring out Ojama King. And then just block, you know, 3 of the opponent's zones so they can't, you know, play more monsters. Sweet. And then end phase, because I got nothing else to play. That way we can force the opponent to start building up hand presence. Okay, Magician of Faith is nice, I guess, because it lets me add card destruction back to my hand. That way I can make them dump even more cards to the graveyard. But I need to get Hiro Shadow Scout, you know, so I can make them start adding, you know, more cards to their hand via the flip effect. And they kind of maxed out their field, too. They're kind of in a bad spot right now. Well, this would let me add another Magical Thorn to my hand. So there is that, I suppose. Nope, don't activate another card. End turn. Okay, just let them build up presence. Plus, I gotta get, you know, my spirit monster onto the field before I do card destruction anyway. Okay, we don't have Necrovise, so we'll just put this on the top of our deck. Activating that would be pointless. Okay, Magical Thorn to the top. Well, put in defense mode. Flip you face down. Then activate, you know, card destruction. And burn Karibo for another 2,000 points. And we can set this. This is useless. We don't want to get rid of the opponent's monsters. That does nothing for me in this case. After all, I like the opponent's board in its current state. He's literally locked, unable to do anything. Okay. I could use this to flip something face down again. I can see the benefit of doing that. After all, I don't want to deck myself out on accident. Activate. Put you face down. Activate this. Not that I really have to worry about a deck out at this point, I suppose. We'll flip you face down, just cuz. Then activate card destruction and just throw away our Night Assailant. At least we got the Ojama King off. That doesn't always happen. Oh no, I'm drawing the Hero Shadow Scouts. They're not even useful at this point. Obviously, I would have used them to build more hand presence. Though at that point, I already locked up my own field, basically, too. I would have had to use a compulsory evacuation device to actually get some of this stuff off my field back into the hand. If I wanted to actually use Hero to build up more cards in Karibo's hand to burn them harder. But yeah, that's how this deck works. I'm pretty sure it violates some of the restrictions on cards. You know, even at the time it was made, though maybe it wasn't intended to. I'm not sure. I'm not going to go digging through the old ban list to double check if it was all legal or if even this deck was entirely on board, but I guess it's okay, but I don't think it's an efficient burn deck, because you can brick pretty hard with this deck. And if you brick, you're kind of screwed. Because your only winning condition is, you know, to stall the opponent long enough to burn them to death. So if you don't get to your stall cards early and you only have basically level limit area B and gravity bind in this deck, like, you don't have any messengers of peace or anything, like, you're gonna probably have a not necessarily guaranteed to draw into one early. And then have to hope the opponent doesn't have removal. So yeah, I couldn't see this deck being very viable even back in the day. Well, till next time then. See ya.